What up, man? They said the truth shall set you free. We about to set Nipsey Hussle free today. We about to expose this shit. I'm ChakraDoctor about to expose the Lucifer. You already know, Samael, gang, love gang, about to expose that today. May Nipsey Hussle be pleased by this one. Cracked it for you. Today's live topic morning is called The Nipsey Hussle Sacrifice and the London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair Nipsey. I got you, boy. She ain't gonna be able to enjoy none of that 15. She ain't gonna be able to enjoy none of that 15 million. Wait. I'm getting too ahead of myself. She ain't gonna be able to enjoy none of that. I told you I got some magic that's about to, come through all that, So, we're gonna get into my fair analysis. I got some key pointers in my fair analysis of why, in my investigation, when I did my investigation and went into my intuitive self and went into my empathy and went into my God mind, my intuitive third eye, my cards, my dice, my observation, my analysis. I grew a hypothesis and I came to a conclusion. Period. And we're just gonna see. So first and foremost, let's understand one thing. We're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. The problem with, if any of you, is there anybody on here that's watching this that has to worry about food, clothing, shelter, education, or medication, and where it's gonna come from or how they're gonna get it from day to day, how they're gonna scrounge to get it from day to day? It is safe to say that from that perspective, you have grown accustomed to certain habits of seeing the world, seeing things. You aren't really seeing things. Things are seeing you when you're from that perspective. When you're from the perspective of trying to go from here to there, and the average citizen, middle class, upper middle class, or even lower class citizens, these are not elite perspectives. These are citizen perspective. Now, when you're dealing with a citizen's perspective is that of paying tax and being not paying tax, but being taxed and having to pay the tax that was levied upon them. Whereas on the other side, it's beating tax. Beating tax on the other side. One has to submit to tax, the other one has to and box with tax. All right? So, the reason why I said that, because this allows a certain perspective for the average citizen who is watching the CNN, the ABC, the Breakfast Club, the media outlet, media takeout, or any one of your common mainstream news funnels. Okay? Funnels of what? Funnels of information. Information from whom? Information from high up that they want to program the society in certain ways for certain things at certain times to accomplish certain magical things. Okay? So, I had to show you that right quick. Now, why is that important? Why is that crucial? Because in the beginning and in the end and in the middle, you got to realize that a person who doesn't have to worry about where their next food, clothing, shelter, education, and medication comes from, they wake up with a whole different perspective, with a whole different mindset, and with a whole different way of viewing life, simply because all of the basic necessities of life are more than taken care of. They're so more than taken care of that they can take care of other motherfuckers' basic necessities of life. This is the other side when you're talking about elite and riches and wealth and celebrity and all of these things like politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, banking, religion, black market, and stock market. And we're talking about the upper echelons of these divisions, not no lower peaks. But even at the lower peaks, there are key players. So, because it's a middle class, lower class, and a higher class, and this is the classes, right? Quote unquote classes. Now, once you understand that, you understand that a person, you ever seen somebody get that settlement, that $250,000 settlement? I had I had a person, I know a person, his name, he had won like, I think $175,000, $200,000. You know, he was, trying to make it, just a person like you or anybody else trying to make it, and literally trying to make it, like you or I, anybody else just trying to make it, right? And literally he got into an accident, and settlement finally came, and boy, the first thing he went did was bought him a room at the Ritz. The first thing he went did was bought a room at the Ritz. Literally, no. The first thing we did was bought a room at the Ritz. And so to show you that when large amounts of money are present, people will do uncharacteristic things because they've never been in these situations they've never been in these situations for you to see that in them, because they've always been at a certain level. All right? So that level says that the news feeds us what we got to see. The mainstream outlets feeds us what we got to see. Now, when you're dealing with billionaires and trillionaires, you got to go look at the movie Get Out. And there's another movie on Netflix that called That Would You Rather. Go look at that movie. Go look at the movies where these upper echelon, high billionaire, trillionaire type dudes orchestrate these hunting games and orchestrate everything. They can orchestrate anything. Money, unlimited supply of money can buy a CIA agent if you want it. Do you know this? Do you know a billionaire can wake up with the eye? See, an average plain Jane person can't wake up. Their people or their family probably works for law enforcement, right? But a billionaire or a trillionaire or a super high multimillionaire or millionaires, right, they wake up and they can go buy your family member that works for the law enforcement. They can go buy a courtroom. They can go buy a judge. They can literally buy their way into or out of trouble organized. When it's organized. But even then they need magic to do it, so that you can't see the wool, so the wool can still be over your eyes. Somebody to pull the wool from off over your eyes to show you, like, and it's just like, anybody ever watch the soap operas like Victor Newman and all of these things on the soap operas? That shit is real, man. High level plotting, using money to funnel down and make things happen in a society. And you don't know that shit came way from somewhere, a dark place that's way high up. All right. So now, we're getting into this Nipsey Hussle thing. I had to break this down because when you wake up in the morning and you don't have to worry about food, clothes, shelter, education, medication, and you could buy a reporter, you could buy DNA, you can buy a murder charge, you can buy a rape charge, you can buy a person to make them lie on somebody in court and say, I'm going to take care of your family, I'm going to pay you $500,000. Go lie. They already did it to Michael Jackson. They did it to fucking Bill Cosby. They doing it to R. Kelly. Listen, and guess what? They couldn't really do that reverse on Nipsey because he's more of a gangster street type. So they had to paint him into a different corner, and I'm about to show you the corners. But you see the systematic extermination of our independent black male entertainers. When I say keyword independent, the ones who own all their masters and the ones who are trying to get their masters. In the case of R. Kelly, they've been wanting him for a whole nother reason, and that's a whole nother reason, right? I get to that. That's not on this here. So now you see Nipsey Hussle. Right, I be in LA. I'm already in LA. Right now I'm in Philly, but you already know LA. I be, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So I already know the magical properties and the magical goings-ons. I'm from New Orleans. I already know the magical goings-ons that's going on within the realms of these cities. All right, so I'm about to break down and show you. So now, when you wake up and you could buy a CIA agent, you wake up, you could buy a federal officer, you wake up, you could buy a police officer, you wake up, you could buy a lawyer, you could buy a judge, you could go arrange and buy a witness, you could go arrange and orchestrate the jury, you could buy the jury, nigga, you can buy real shit. If you got enough diabolical tendencies, you can buy your way through the American system with enough money. Period. It's a capitalistic system, and a capitalistic system can always be bought. Period. Once again, our American justice system is a capitalist system, and the capitalist system can always be bought. If you got enough money, you could buy it. It's called monopoly. Here. Roll your dice, land on treasure chest. You already know how it go. So, now, let's understand this. So when I can buy an agent, so let's understand this one thing too. They always had a systematic way of exterminating revolutionary black males, independent artist black males, alpha males, alpha black males. They always had a way of systematically exterminating them through little parlor trick, smoke and mirror, politic, and visual media means, and we've always failed for it every time, hook, line, and sinker. Even when they killed them, and we know they killed them, we still fell for it. So I'm just showing you, don't fall for the okie doke. All right. So now they got agents. Now, an agent don't necessarily have to be nobody with a suit on, with glasses on, with the badge and the gun, like the Men in Black, man. No, they got different levels of agents, different levels of agency. But it's all agents. No matter if it's the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, the NSA, no matter the agency, no matter the alphabet, it is all agency. It is the agency. It's called the Men in Black, not the fucking... See? Long as you got to understand this. So now, agents come in, all agencies and agents come in all sizes. So you see the front runners, the guys who show up, kicking your door, yeah, get down. But they got undercovers. Undercover agents, okay? All right? And so... when you look at the movie, like In Too Deep, or go look at the movie with that Donnie Brasco movie, right? And when somebody when an agent goes undercover, and what they do to go undercover to change identities, and what all kind of stuff, and what agents do on the front end. All right, if I'm a billionaire, I could buy one of those. Wait, check. They got plants, industry plants, people who are charismatic, people who are agents of certain government factions, crisis actors, and all of these things, who are paid to be planted like a seed next to you and grow like a fungus, a cancer, so that whenever you are getting, and whenever it is time to pay the piper, we got a plant that's going to let us know your every move. Okay? Guess what? If I'm a billionaire, trillionaire, millionaire, I can buy one of those. Check. I'm going through the mind of a billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire. Because if I ain't got to worry about food, clothing, shelter, education, and medication, and I got a diabolical mind of power and control, whoo, man, Austin Powers. Wait. Informants. Informants. What is an informant? An informant is what you would call, in today's term, a snitch. A person who is living, or who is living on the other side of the fence, called the bad side or the street life, but he is relegating and cooperating and giving information and for favors and perks for whatever reason, to get out of trouble or to get, whatever, right? And levying those to the other side, which is called the quote-unquote good side, right? Which is the police, law enforcement, and things of these natures, right? These informants always keep the agencies up on what's going on in the streets. if I'm a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, I could buy a bunch of those. Informants. Informer. I need you now. Y'all better go listen to that song and go get the lyrics to that song, Informer by Snow. Better get it. Boom. We got, the agency has watchers. Who are the watchers? Motherfuckers that's just strictly paid and down to just look. Just watch. Ooh, like that person in the hood, or that old lady on the stoop that just be sitting there sewing. She ain't gonna do nothing but just watch. And when you pass by, she gonna know, you know that boy had did such and such and woo-de-woo and blah, blah. But it's just a little bit more diabolical. You know, it's gonna be watching like 1 Adam 12, he going here. And it's gonna be, it's real easy to orchestrate when you have a filthy amount of cash, filthy amount of wealth. It's real easy to orchestrate because you're living in a capitalistic country, and a capitalistic country, any agency, anybody can be bought because we are built on debt and we have to get out of debt. So therefore, anybody that can buy us out of debt can damn near buy us, buy our soul, quote unquote. Okay, so watchers, people who just paid to watch and report back. All right, I could buy all those. Handlers. Now this is a handler is the most intricate job, because the handler got to get close to you. The handler got to befriend you. The handler got to literally become you and fall in love with you and all of those things. The handler has to connect on a personal level, so that personal level connection can lead to influence in how you are handled. So when it's time to place a certain emotional barrier on you, I got a handler that's going to be able to put that in the way. When it's time to place an emotion, a certain mental barrier on you, I got a handler who going to fuck with that mental. When it's time to place a certain physical barrier on you, I got a handler who's gonna try to get in the way of your physical. When it's time to place a spiritual barrier on you, I got a handler who's gonna do some magic and lock that spiritual down. See, these are called handlers. They rare because they got to be right there at all times. They kind of like plants, but plants are more of what you would call, associates. Them associate types. They just plant it. Or they know they're your friend on Facebook. They're your little partner. They're your little partner and them partner. They ain't really, they know you, but they don't know you. But the handler gotta know you to know you like that. Fuck you, suck you, or vice versa. Whatever you doing, sex with you. Yeah, handler's gonna have sex with you in the whole nine. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking ifs, ands, or buts. Handle you, okay? So if I'm a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, I can buy one of those. Check. So now, it's not far-fetched to believe that people, places, things, and situations can be bought. Look at it right now, and across the world, they got the slavery game is high in effect. Organ selling is high in effect. Pedophilia and all of the other things, human trafficking is high in effect. Slavery never ending. They just call it human trafficking and all the other. They just call it all of these different names. All right, and it's in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion everywhere in every state in every corner. All right. So now we're getting into. So now that we know we can buy a situation, we know that if you offend a person with $1 billion, $1 trillion, they can literally, if they wanted to, fuck your life up. If you don't know no magic. If you don't know no magic, no powerful magic too, you got to know some powerful magic. I'm talking about that real potent shit. If you don't know no powerful magic, man, boy, the millionaire billionaire to mess you up, boy. If you're doing some truthful gangster, spiritually gangster shit, boy, you ain't know no magic. You already lost. I don't care how many times you pump your fist. Hell no, we won't go picket fence, hold hands, and nah, man. They got magic that can break all. They got magic that can shut all that shit down. Like y'all crazy, y'all tripping. All right, so boom. So now we're gonna get into the evidentiary. My list of conglomerates, not conglomerates. My list of pool of thoughts, pool of points. My power points of why Nipsey Hussle was a sacrifice, and it was a unanimous decision with Laura London at the lead head of the sacrifice, and it was magically done It was magically done during the equinox on a day of energy that was really people wasn't paying attention to. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get to the numbers first. Number one, the 666 factor. All right. Right now, 2012, December, made what? Year of Aquarius. So we're in 2019, right? We're in 2019, still within the 6th year, going into the 7th year of the year of Aquarius. 6 + 7 is 13, and they got 13 people watching this right now. While I'm 13 people, look, boom, and they're watching right there. But we're gonna go into the 6. Remember, the 6th year going into the 7th year. That's a 6. Then the 6-year relationship. The 6-year relationship with Miss London. That's a 6. He was shot 6 times. Oh, I just called 3 6s. Nothing is coincidence in my universal world, my universal law, and my empathetic and my intuitive gift. I'm connecting dots. Wait, they got 3 6s right there. That's magic. That's some magical numbers right there. That's some magical numbers. Let me check that off. Let me check that off. Magical numbers. Some more magical numbers. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. to 3:20 p.m. That's a 3. 33 years old. That's some more 3s. 3 people shot. That's some more 3s. 1 died. That's a 1. Oh, that's a 133. And then it was on 331. That's a 133 and a 133 reverse. Wait, more numbers. Hold up. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Wait. God damn it. Just wake your ass up. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. We're going to follow the fucking numbers now. All right. Boom. So we got the 6s. We got the 3s. All right. Love, peace, and soul, Chandra. Love, peace, and soul. Love, peace, and soul. We got the 6. We got the 3s. Ain't this something? Let's keep on tallying up the score. Was this a ritual sacrifice by some higher upper echelon satanic cultic motherfuckers getting rid of an alpha male person that was an alpha male black man once again who was really about to change the game? As we get into this, he was really going to change the game. So hey, they had to get rid of that he was too alpha. So we get into our hidden suspects. Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne, bitch. Yes, Lil Wayne, little bitch. Yeah, you. Your satanic ass, we already know you with the shits. That's already done. But guess who your baby mama though? Laura London, your baby mama. Oh, and we know Nunu. We know Nunu. We know you with the all right. You the handler. Check, Nunu. You a handler. You got to go on the inside. And we know long hair, thick, red bones. You love to use them, I mean. That's just a little side note. Side note. Check. We do a side note that. Ain't no biggie. Ain't no biggie right there. Lil Wayne and baby mom. Lil Wayne a satanic motherfucker. Here we go. All right. But we're going to get into my biggest piece of evidence courtroom. Please, for the standing ovation. For the standing ovation, we have Mr. Mr. Lead Front Runner Puppet for Satan himself, J Faggot Bitch Fucking Z, Jay-Z. It is reported that Jay-Z gave $15 million to Laura London's kids in a trust fund and gave her the power of attorney over it. Well, Laura, look what you want for your sacrifice, darling. Welcome to the club. $15 million and you're the power of attorney over it. And by a bonus, you get the insurance money because we know that Nipsey Hussle had $1 million life insurance. Girl, you get a double whammy with your bad self, girl. Welcome to Satan. Come on, then. You bloody blind. Go dye your hair. Time for you to dye your hair now, Laura. You're in, you're really, really, really in. I wonder what it took to get you that one. Huh? Say, Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Damn, Jigga. Nigga caught you right in the act. Just, boom. 15 minutes. Just look at, they ain't even had a funeral yet. Nigga ain't even had a, nigga ain't even let him to rest yet. Nigga, wait. Let me sip the lemon walk. They ain't leave my man's body to rest yet. Had to sip the water with the tea. The water is the tea and the water. The twatter. The twatter. nigga, we had to get it. The hell you mean? So, damn, we got Jay-Z donating. You good, you old friendly neighborhood Satanist over you bitch ass nigga, boy. You gonna lay up there, kill a real nigga like that boy. And, ooh, 15 million, girl, that was a lot of money, girl. So Uncle Sam on a tax on that, though, now. You better spend as much of that you can for the year, or you gonna get taxed. 1 plus 5 is 6. D-me-me. You just got a point. Ding, 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 ding. Up, you putting together. That was a clue. Bop. I didn't even put that together, and it's right there in front of my face. Equals 6, another 6. God damn. Here we go. Another piece of damning evidence. The shooter, Eric Holder, a.k.a. Shitty Cuz, goes on and made sure before he got arrested, went on Instagram to tell everybody, man, I'm innocent. They set me up. Wait. Woo. Pa, 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 pa. The shooter. Ooh, wait. Ooh, the shooter said, I didn't do it. Wait a minute. Let's go. Yeah. And then you go read it. And guess how he did it? Meek Mill. Look how great mother, look how the universe do something. Meek Mill gets busted and exposed trying to negotiate a setup with the homie. Like on some, man, I don't know what you did, bro, but you need to turn yourself, you need to do this, you need to do that. Man, Meek Mill, you brokering. You trying to, man, what kind of snitching shit? Nigga talk about some no snitching, what that was, Meek? You in the nigga DM talking about, man, I don't know what you did. I don't know what kind of shit you done pulled off. Meek, would they do that in the streets, Meek? Meek in a nigga DM talking about, I'm not gonna tell nobody. You dig, but you Twitter finger ass niggas. You Twitter finger ass niggas, man. Huh? So the shooter, Eric Holder, a.k.a. Shitty Cuz, says that he, infinite love, eternal true peace, wave to you, sensation, says that he didn't do it. Once again, that is a big, big way. Because he don't look like the type of crazy, just the crazy, and he was close to him. But that's how they do it. They knock you and they blame it on somebody close to you. This is the COINTELPRO divide and conquer regimen that they ran on Tupac, that they ran on Malcolm, that they ran on Martin, that they ran on Fred, that they ran on Clarence the 13th. They always do that now. Don't fall for the okie doke. They always do that because you're about to find out what he was really doing. You're about to find out today what the man was really doing. And you know one thing, anybody who aligned themselves with Dr. Sabi, my nigga, a real hitter, anybody who want to align themselves with big boy Dr. Sabi, guess what? You better be doing magic because you're going against Big Farm, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Big Pharmacy. Yeah, you're going to, because Big Pharmacy, when you motherfucking talking about some Dr. Sabi, nigga, and you won't put out documentaries, Left Eye, huh? You won't put Dr. Sabi on your platform, Nipsey and Left Eye knowing what? You better have some magic on your side because you seen what happened. So the Dr. Sabi saga continues because I told you, I'm going to make sure Dr. Sabi get his just due. And anybody who was trying to put him on. Left Eye was trying to put him on. I fucks with her. Nipsey was trying to put Dr. Sabi on. I fucks with him, nigga, because I'm going to put him on. They ain't gonna be able to stop this magic right here. That's why I'm doing it right. That's why I'm exposing it right now through the Matrix, and nobody can't do nothing because I'm exposing it, and they're gonna shut that shit down. She ain't gonna be able to enjoy none of that 15 million. My demons and my angels and my jinn gonna motherfucking have that hoe with so many motherfucking names. She ain't gonna even wish she never did that shit. Laura, London Bridge is falling down. So the shooter said he innocent, and I believe him. The shooter said he innocent. He was set up, and I believe him. Any questions? We go on to the next one. It's the celeb reactions. Wait 1 minute. Let's analyze these celebrity reactions. All the top satanic celebrities motherfucking reacted to this. This a bitch? Let's go down the list. We're gonna come back to them too. We're gonna go down the list. Let's put this paper up. We're gonna go down the list. Look, Jay-Z, Rihanna, LeBron, Diddy, The Game, Drake, John Legend, DJ Khaled, Snoop, and we're gonna get back to DJ Khaled in a minute. Snoop, Kodak Black, and Kodak Black, Fat Joe, pop pop. They are the revealers. I like to call them the revealers because they really told y'all what happened if y'all just pay attention to the signs. We're gonna get to them in a minute. But wait, let me get to these celebrity reactions. Game, you phony bitch ass nigga. Man, I can't believe y'all did that to Nipsey. Man, real nigga don't do that, boy. Real nigga ain't about to get on no social media and talk about some, man, I can't believe y'all, she killed Nipsey. Nah, real nigga ain't about to do that, game. Not no real gangbangers. Ain't no real gangbangers doing that. Ain't no real gangbangers gonna, yo, cut, nah. Nick, man, no, they don't do that. That old Hollywood ass WWE motherfucking Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage ass shit y'all pulling, man. Yeah, these celebrity reactions. So all the dirt bags, all the scumbags made a reaction. Oh my God, I'm lost. Look at Meek Mill said, I'm broke. You know, they got a graveyard party for real niggas. Laura London. Bitch, you ain't a man, ain't even much in the ground. You on social media. I'm lost. My boy, my friend, that bullshit. That ain't no fucking grieving, bitch. You know a real grieving. You wouldn't even be able to pick up the phone, ho. You wouldn't be able to pick up the phone, ho, if you was really grieving behind your soulmate like you claim, bitch. You ain't motherfucking grieving, bitch. You went straight to social media to capitalize, bitch. Got $15 million before the fucking body touched the ground, bitch. And y'all letting that shit just go in y'all motherfucking psyche, one ear and out the other, like y'all just stupid ass niggas. Y'all can't see past motherfucking millionaire, billionaire tactics, nigga. Come on, man. These phony ass celebrity reactions. Celebs reacting off of how they took a real gangster, you know, because that's what they do. Scary niggas take gangster niggas out. But he wasn't working with no magic. He had the gangster part. He had the mind. He had the mentality, but he didn't have the magic. I keep telling you, Tupac Shakur didn't have the magic. Like, you got like, all right, you can't be going up against these high principalities and not have a magical structure in place to keep you protected, because it's easy. It's spells, it's programs, it's easy. It's mind control, it's hypnotism, it's easy. It's marketing. It's genius. It's easy. It's diabolical. It's money. It's buy your own mama if she buy your own mama. And it's easy to buy somebody poverty. It's easy to buy somebody. So now we go back to the beginning. Remember, if you're in poverty and you worrying about where your next bill come from and you're in debt trying to pay out lawyer fees, or you trying to pay out, if you're a doctor trying to get out of debt, a lawyer trying to get out of debt, shit, it ain't nothing for me to buy you. And man, look, give me that kidney over there, doc. I'm gonna make sure your salad made straight. Huh? I could buy me an organ. All I gotta do is make sure Dr. Sally made straight, nigga. What you talking about when you playing with that change like that? When you playing with that change like that. So he had the fire because he was a Leo, but he had the game. But guess what? He didn't have the goddamn magic, man. I'm gonna show you why. Boom. Celeb reactions. Nigga, fuck y'all reaction. Y'all ain't doing nothing but some acting. That's some motherfucking, that's some Young and the Restless. That's some motherfucking WWE wrestling. That's some love and hip hop. The fairy tale couple. Her love gets taken away from her. She's widow with all the kids and woo. And Jay-Z sets up $15 million for all the kids in the trust fund. $15 million for all the kids in the trust fund. You serious? You serious? Before the body even touched the motherfucking ground? Y'all serious? Y'all expect a nigga to be just that stupid? That motherfucking dim brain? Yes, obviously they do, because they did it and they pulled it on y'all and y'all fell for a hook, line, and sinker. So check, American public, y'all got dumbed. Y'all got beat again on the dumb down again. Number 7. Nipsey Hussle's word himself. Nipsey Hussle dying declaration, and his last word was, and I quote, "It's a great blessing to have strong enemies." Hercules, whoo. It's a great blessing to have strong enemies. Why would this philanthropic, powerful, in the community, pillar of the community brother say that just moments before death? He can't say, "Oh, the Illuminati killing me now," because guess what? They probably already killed him already and just took that shit and tweeted it on his thing. It's great blessing to have strong enemies. But if he did say it, if he said it, it's a great blessing to have strong enemies. Hey, never know. He probably was in, and it was time. He probably was in on the shit, and it probably was his time to get sacrificed. You never know. But from his character, and based from his track record, I went to research his track record. He one of them rare cases that didn't get they couldn't get their claws in. Because he was a real street nigga from the real streets, real rolling 60th Street Crip gang, real fucking leader, real fucking pillar of the community. So when you a real leader and real pillar of the community, you can really go into that bitch and muscle and get your muscle game on. But you gotta watch it. They scared of that shit and they gonna get you out of there, man. Yeah, they gonna get you out of there, man. But he said it's a great blessing to have strong enemies. Who could be stronger than him? He putting up in the, he ain't talking about no niggas, no snitching, no jail. The official Eric Holder is a snitch and nigga hit him and they talk. That's a strong enemy. He considered that a strong enemy. A nigga that got caught by the police 2 days later. We know he wouldn't talk about no Eric Holder. So that's the last dying declaration word of the late Nipsey Hussle. All right. So the late Nipsey Hussle, his last declaration was, it's a great blessing to have strong enemies. A strong enemy, a higher up. We so fucking high, upper echelon. The upper echelon. The upper room. Got him. And he realized it was too late. Damn. It was too late. So he just went out like a gangster. That was so gangster too, son. Thank you for going out like a gangster, like a real nigga was supposed to. That's how it would have went out. Great blessing. He seen it as a blessing to die, nigga. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna miss my family." He said, "Nigga, it's a great blessing to have strong enemies. I did me, 33, nigga. Out. Boom. Nigga went out like a motherfucking gangster. Like he was supposed to, nigga. And he rejoicing. Because it was a setup. It was a hit. It was a setup. It was a hit. Period. I'm breaking down the hit. I'm breaking down the hit. You dig? I'm breaking down the hit. You never look at. Boom. Now we got to get to the officials, the storytellers. Y'all believe TMZ? Y'all believe LAPD? The motherfuckers that been lying to you, all orchestrating and lying to you. Y'all believe ABC? Y'all believe CNN? Y'all believe Wendy Williams? Y'all believe Oprah? Y'all believe Fox? Y'all believe CBS? Y'all believe the media corporations? Y'all believe Viacom and BET? Y'all really believe that? No, real shit. Real shit. Can anybody right now in this room I'm not gonna make fun of you or nothing, but real shit. Do you believe the news? Official mainstream media. Do you believe the news? That's a big question. If you believe the news, you sleep. If you believe the official mainstream, you sleep. The media takeouts of the world, you sleep. You dead to the world. You might as well just go run yourself into a fucking cliff. You believe the LAPD's word for it? The LAPD, the Rodney King, nigga. Wait. You believe the motherfuckers that orchestrated the, man, listen, man. And that was a motherfucking, man, listen, that was a hoax, man. Man, listen, do you believe these Hollywood, man, you, all right, you believe Hollywood. This happened in Hollywood. You believe the official story of Hollywood. Okay, check. All right. Boom, let's get into the Dr. Sebi documentary. Whew. That was a big thing going on in LA, man. Nipsey Hussle remaking a Dr. Sebi documentary, and specifically dredging up the case law, because Dr. Sebi cures AIDS, cancer, sickle cell anemia, paralysis, and diabetes, and herpes, and all incurable diseases. And he proved it in court in the 80s, and it's documented in the courts. It's documented. You can't get rid of court document. And it is documented that he did it. And the lady and the judge who ruled it said, I thought I was going to change. All my life I wanted to change the world, and I ended up being a judge. But today, ruling Dr. Sebi, I get to change the world. And she did. Because because ChakraDoctor, Prophet, mark my words, are gonna get this. When I get in that arena and I get in that round, watch what I tell you. I'm gonna get that shit. We're gonna bring that up. Nick Cannon talking about Nick Cannon. Look at Nick Cannon. I want him. Look, a big old smile. Showing you, look, a smile is an upside down frown, as above, so below. I will remember you how you was, cuz. And the big old smile. I'm gonna continue your legacy, and I'm gonna do your documentary. Capitalizing, man. Come on, man. You heard me? So the Dr. Sebi documentary. Let's understand Dr. Sebi cured AIDS. If this man is proven in court, if this man was proven in American court to cure AIDS, and the government has suppressed that information, it is safe to say that the government's funding for AIDS and projects, the government's knowledge about AIDS being incurable, the government, everything that reeks of the government literally hid that the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, no, not the Food and Drug Administration, what the one, the CDC, the CDC then withheld all this information. Yeah. There was a man on American soil that proved in an American courtroom that he cured AIDS and cancer and all of the incurable diseases that y'all suffer from today. And it is available right now. All you got to do is go to a website and still get it. He was so genius, he was able to leave it behind when he died. And they weren't able to shut it down because I heal people with it today. And this man, and they killed this man for it. They killed Left Eye for trying to give him a platform. And now they kill motherfucking Nipsey Hussle for trying to give my mans a platform. That's part of the reason. It's multiple reasons for trying to give my man a platform. Period. Dr. Sebi. Anybody who align themselves with Dr. Sebi and become a Sabian and wants to put them on a major platform, you do risk yourself of going against the beast. And if you don't know no magic, you will lose. See, I'm so confident because I know magic. Fuck the beast. Fuck the Illuminati. Fuck the CIA. Fuck the FBI. Fuck the NSA. But my demons and angels, how you make your mama have a heart attack, you play with me. See, I put spells on myself. I ain't got to put no spell on nobody else. I put my spells on myself, and they run on autopilot, so anybody shoot some shit at me, it just ricochet off me, right? And I don't got to aim at nobody. Energy flows where attention goes, so I keep the energy to the universe, and the universe give me back the energy, and we go through that permanent little relay. So I ain't got to worry about all that. Yeah, fuck Jay-Z. Fuck them. Yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't never be able to do that to me. Why? Because I know magic. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Nigga, we'll get in there and fucking, I'll get in your ass, I'll dig in your fucking ass, as you're about to see. As you're going to see when I get into this industry. Dr. Sebi. So he aligned himself with Dr. Sebi's target. You already know. This man opened businesses. He was an independent artist, meaning he owned his own masters. Independent artist, meaning he built a business model of music independence and put the art and put the independence of his album sales back into his hand. How? He came out with a mixtape that was for $100, and he sold that, and it did what it did, went success. And then he did it again. He took another mixtape and put it out, only 100 of them, and sold them for $1,000 a piece, and that worked. So he built an independent music model. And he built the independent music model. He was not with the establishment. He was signed to the establishment, but he didn't get nowhere, and the label crumbled, and he was able to be let free. And being let free, but still part of that society, because you signed to Epic Records, but Epic Records fell apart, and you were let free. Now you let free, that don't mean the people you met and the people you were able to congregate when you were with Epic Records, that don't mean them connections leave. So now you're able to go independent and still go to the same people who you were meeting in Epic Records, because at Epic Records, right? You were meeting them at Epic Records, but now Epic Records crumbled. That means your contract crumbled. That means you had to go independent, and when you go independent, right, all those connections that you made at Epic Records, you still got to keep as an independent artist. God damn, that was a lucky song. That's gotta be the Woo, that's some universal shit. Some universal shit. Huh? And you a real street, business. So business, he was a businessman independently music-wise, and showed you how to do an independent business model. Then on top of that, he literally owned a business with none other than agent number one, we the best music himself, DJ Khaled. Marathon. Did you know that his store that he got shot in front of, did you know that DJ Khaled is part owner of it? Bet you didn't know that. So yeah, DJ Khaled get to inherit that. Dun, 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 the plot thickens. DJ Khaled gets a motherfucking chunk. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. It gets the fallout. The fallout goes many places. Marathon. So his business, Marathon, is a clothing store that is an interactive clothing store, meaning when you go in there, you don't need no money. You go in there with your Cash App, or go in there with your phone, and you are able to, buy whatever you want in the store, and just buy whatever you want in the store, and I guess walk out is like a Starbucks type. It's like a Starbucks type of deal. It was like a clothing Starbucks. He opened that shit. Nipsey Hussle put his, riding the Maybach, open that shit. Bop, 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 open that shit. And now we learn that none other than DJ Khaled is part owner of Marathon. Successful in the hood, because it's in the inner city of Watts, in the hood clothing store that hired, wait a minute, get this, black people. So he was a black man hiring black people. Oh shit, wait. He too strong. We got to infiltrate. We got to send our agents and our undercovers and our plants and our informants and our watchers and our handlers to get this one because he a king. We got to get him from another angle, or the people gonna erupt, because we know he got the people. Moving into my number 11, the people. He was the people's champ. The people's champ. So the reason why they had to get him like that, and they could just come outright and just get him, because he was the people's champ. You see the outcry. People who didn't even know who he was. The internet broke. Crack. When a real nigga died. When a real man dies, the internet cracked. Bloop. And people who didn't even know who he was knew who he was when he died, though, huh? Boom. That's the signs that he was a trill alpha male. Hell yeah. Silent, cooling, wasn't looking for the spotlight, had his M's up, had his meals up, independent, getting his fucking guap up, and was just straight coasting, nigga. You dig? Some Black Wall Street type shit. Yup, Black Wall Street type shit. He was teaching the people to be self-reliant. Listen, wait. He was for the people. The people loved him. Literally loved him. Loved him. Nipsey, what? He was so loved by the people. We're gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna get to it later. But he was literally, now ready for this? To add on to the plot? Literally, do you know? All right, so 331 was on what day? Hold up. We about to get the time. I want to get the timetable right for y'all. 331 was on what day? My calendar is right here. So 331, March 31st was on. Wow. So guess what? On that very day, it gets thicker. Do you know that the following Sunday, from that March, they killed him on Sunday, 7 days before he was going to premiere at a gang violence uniting thing. So he had this thing where he was uniting Bloods and Crips and Watts. You doing what? You uniting it? Oh no, you got to go, Nipsey. And you don't know no magic? You gotta go. What? You uniting niggas. You uniting. You was uniting. You was uniting Bloods and Crips. Y'all was gonna have a meeting the following Sunday. The Sunday you got killed on the 31st. You was gonna be on the 7th. On April 7th, you was gonna be at the gang rally uniting Bloods and Crips. A real alpha male. Uniting other men. Wait, we're gonna get into that. Spring equinox, new moon sacrifice. We know it's the sacrificial lamb. He's the sacrificial lamb. Remember, ram, Aries, lamb, sacrifice, boom. Fire sign, Leo, boom. He probably got some Aries in his chart though, guaranteed. But so he was a people's champ. A real people person, an average person knew Nipsey, and he was really beloved by the people. When you that beloved by the people, you better have some magic on your side, because that's reminding them of the Malcolm and Martin days. They can't have them days no more. You can't. We ain't gonna have no Huey Newton. We ain't gonna have no Huey Newton days no more. Oh no, nigga, you gonna be wearing that dress, nigga, and you gonna be kissing that nigga in the mouth, bitch ass nigga. That's what I said. Yeah, see. No more Malcolm and Martin days. Your ass gonna wear a dress, and your ass is gonna stay your ass at home and be a bitch. Real alpha male shit. You know, they destroying that alpha male for the beta male programming, right? Boom. The ultimatum. Now, 6-year relationship. It goes back to the 6-year relationship of Laura London. And so who Laura London is? Laura London is the baby mama. The baby mama of magical satanic Lil Wayne. Mr. Leopard Pants, kiss baby in the mouth, ritualistic, fucking ass, kill his own kind, little bitch. Yeah, I said it. And what? So, marry me, got Kodak, man. Anyway, marry me or else. She got with him in 2013. He got killed in 2019. In 2016, she gave him an ultimatum of marry me or else. They got married and became the Hollywood fairy tale couple. And they painted a picture for you nice. Gave him a show. Painted a picture for your sacrifice nice. But go look at that. Go look at that T-shirt she got on. Go look at that shirt she got on with the all red shirt with Tupac, and she got the black. She got all red shirt on, and it literally says the word Tu and Pac on the shirt. Red stands for blood. Tupac, we know, was the sacrifice. So who's gonna be the next Tupac? What you talking about? Nipsey was the next Tupac. Just being honest, man. He was coming up. He was there, or he was there. Y'all don't. I'm out there in L.A. Nipsey, that nigga, man. Hey, so she gave him an ultimatum, marry me or else. He didn't take it at first, and then I guess he was sick without her or whatever. But you know, it's magic. They could put spells on Nipsey, man. The Nipsey, you ain't ready for the spells, man. You ain't ready for the spell game that they working with. They working with a spell game, little Nipsey. So you wasn't ready for that. You was just a real nigga getting your guap up and following the laws of attraction. But you can follow the laws of attraction, but there's a certain level you get to that after you follow the law of attraction, you meeting straight up magic, period. Yeah. Man, go Google Laura London, Nipsey Hussle photographs. And go look at all her photographs with Nipsey Hussle. She looks like the cat that ate the fucking canary in every fucking photo on Google. You go look at it, they got it arranged. They got it arranged so nice on Google. Go Google images. Go Google images. Right? And when you go Google images, you're gonna see Nipsey. Go Google Laurent London, Nipsey Hussle images, and you're gonna see, yeah, he seemed oblivious to her power. I'm like, damn, this nigga been married. I said, he gotta be under a spell. He would marry Laura London on some marry me or else shit. Nigga, you yeah, I know it was. I said, man, they got him, man. I said, ooh, I wasn't even paying attention, man. But listen, boom, marry me or else. Bitch, we ain't gonna never get married. Bitch, gonna be some or else. Who? You ain't gonna never put no ring on, tie me down, ring, nigga. I got all this. Man, you tripping, man. I'm a king, boy. You know how many wives I can have with $1 billion, $1 million? What you talking about? What the fuck? Yeah, you gonna be my first wife. We're gonna get married. Gonna be a big old Sarah. What you talking about? Talking about some marry me or else. You know what I mean? You better sit down with that mother. I'm a king. You see what I'm doing with my community? You see, I'm sitting on my throne. You think I'm gonna get pressured into a female doing what to me? When they got motherfuckers, the motherfuckers, real true motherfuckers that's gonna die and ride. I ain't gotta fucking go celebrity. I ain't gotta go into the industry and get no female, nigga. That's where he messed up at. Went into the industry and got the female. You should have fucked with Lakeisha and them that was fucking with you before you blew up, bro. I don't know who you was fucking with before you blew up, but it wasn't Laura London. It wasn't Laura, son. Real nigga shit. Alright. So that marry me or else, that was that magical debt trap they got him in. Boom, they cornered him in. Pop, marry me or else. Cause you know they know you. They know how you roll. They know you a good dude. They know you want to see better for your community. You just that thug nigga that just want to do better and do right, and he changed over your life and da. And you just want to do better for Compton, and you just that brilliant mind. You just that Malcolm. You just that Tupac. So they get him, marry me or else, pressured him. Marry me or else. He married her. Boom. Not even motherfucker. Nah, man, ain't much. Man, the man body not even in the motherfucking ground, and she got $15 million in the account, nigga. So let's go to the culprits. Show you how they voted. They voted. When they give you shout outs and they do shout outs like that, that's their way of voting in the ritual for the sacrificial lamb. But people didn't realize it. He didn't realize it. He just thought that the celebrities was just shouting him out, just showing him love all of a sudden, nigga. Just like, no, nigga, they scared of you. We about to get rid of you like we did Tupac. We ain't about to have no more Tupacs. I'm letting you know now we ain't about to have no more Tupacs. Telling you, Nipsey, no. You better know some magic or you better be cool, one of these crucial ass white boy. Man, no. So, let's go at the celebrity reaction. We're going to get to the two main ones. The Kodak Black and the Fat Joe reaction is go look at the Kodak Black Fat Joe reaction to Nipsey Hussle's death and how they basically tell you that we sacrificed, that he was sacrificed. Fat Joe has the caption of Nipsey Hussle saying in parentheses, if they kill me for this Sabi documentary, y'all better ride for me. So I'm riding for you right now, Nipsey. Fuck with me in this spirit world shit and handle my business, homie. I'm riding for you, exposing this shit right now, homie. So fuck with me, nigga. You already know I'm coming. So, boom. So, Fat Joe is on the motherfucking Instagram or whatever. You just go look it up, Fat Joe's reaction to the thing, and you see the cryptic code he's talking to, man. You know, it's the acting, the WWE, the fake tears, the everything just reeks of wrestling, like Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. Everything just reeks fakeness and fuck shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So boom. Fat Joe he had a split screen. He's on one side saying, you know, and on the other side it has Nipsey Hussle's quotations. If they kill me for this Dr. Sabi documentary, y'all better ride for me. Letting you know. Yeah. Y'all want to know why we really got him? That right. That part. Right there. You want to align with yourself with Dr. Sabi? Oh, you ain't learn the left eye. You ain't learn the left eye curse. Okay, we got to get another one. He doing too much. Boom. Kodak Black, get on the motherfucking, get on the thing. He said, yeah, man. They killed that boy. They killed that boy. They killed that boy Nipsey, huh? Right? And just look at go look at him. Just look at the cat that ate the canary in his nigga face, like you can't even pull off a great acting. Oh no, Nick Cannon was the main one. I'm gonna make sure I can carry you. Man, that's all WWE acting. Nigga, we professional, we can make it look real. What's wrong with you? Nigga, I told you I'm a billionaire, I can buy you. I could buy you if I'm a millionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, and I'm connected with them. I could buy you. So, those two reactions were definitely thing. But Meek Mill's reaction was also an eye-opener on Twitter when he said that they having a graveyard party for real niggas. Meek Mill? Meek Mill said, man, this shit broke me. This broke me. Da-da-da-da. Everybody gone to the Twitter. Everybody gone to the fucking gram. Everybody gone to the internet. There ain't nobody really mourning dude. Not even his own girl. She got a check before the body hit the fucking ground. She on tweet talking about my friend, my lover, my man, you support, nigga, you ain't really grieving, nigga. Nigga, if you can pick up a phone, you ain't grieving. If you can pick up a phone and go on Twitter, bitch, you ain't grieving. Bitch, you is scheming. You ain't grieving, you're scheming, man. How your whole world soulmate just died, but you can take it to Twitter, ho. Bitch, you was a fucking bitch. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Go look at Snoop reaction. Snoop got the halves, he in the shadows. Yeah, man, they killed my nigga. They killed Nipsey. Man, Snoop, fake. Snoop, nigga, we already know you with the shits. Look at that, man. There's only gonna be one big dog Crip on the West Coast, Nipsey. And it ain't gonna be you, nigga, big Snoop Dogg. Ain't having that. So they all voted him. So before he died, all of them was giving him shout outs and all of them tried to do songs with him and arrange themselves with him. That's what they did. Arrange themselves with him, do songs with him and then boom, sacrifice lambed him. Bye. So look who all gave him shout outs and was fucking with him right before he died. All of the number one satanic affiliates. Jay-Z, Rihanna, LeBron, Diddy, The Game, Drake, John Legend, DJ Khaled, Snoop Dogg, Kodak Black, Fat Joe, Nick Cannon, Laura London, Meek Mill. Ready for this? We're going to get back into this shit. Breakfast Club was the one Breakfast Club always leads y'all astray too. Charlamagne and the Harlemagne the fraud. Harlemagne the fraud. Man, y'all niggas think Charlamagne the real. Man, y'all ain't be telling the truth. Man, y'all fucking some gullible. This is a gullible ass word. No wonder the elite do people what they do people, bro. Because you gotta admit, it's pretty easy to dupe. It is pretty easy to dupe y'all, bro. It's like, all the nigga need is a little money, man, and you out of there. All the nigga need is a little money, man, and you out of there. You ain't got no discipline, man. You dig? You ain't got no discipline, man. All you need is a little money, man. You feel me? Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga leave a little money on you, and you out of there. You ain't got no magic. You ain't got nothing working with you. You just out of there, man. You feel me? So, boom. And then we gonna get to, this man opened up a science center for the youth. A real science center teaching inner youth the sciences. Rebuilding our men, women, boys, and girls. What, you trying to rebuild black people? Boy, we gotta get him out of here. These scary ass niggas had to get a real nigga out of here. Out of here. You gotta get out of here. Right? Boom. Clothing ventures. Man, this man was into philanthropy. This man was into so many independent things with no backing from no hidden master. That's a dangerous man. You ain't got no master? Who? Boy, you got it. All us got a master. All us puppets, we got a master. We own shit, but you can't own your own masters, boy. We didn't let Mike do it. Nigga, y'all ain't owning y'all own masters, son. Y'all won't try to, unless you know magic. You know magic, you own your own masters. I guarantee you own your own masters. They ain't gonna be able to touch it. Why? Because certain shit, when you play the game, they recognize it's still a gentleman's game, like chess. When they see you doing your magical chess move, certain shit they can't do, it violates the game, and they just get fucked completely off. And they don't want that because they scary at. The one thing they scared of is dying because they know they gotta pay the piper on the other side when they meet that boy for selling their soul to take that ride. See how that go? So we about to get into the culprits. We about to get into my man. So Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Laura London, Rihanna, LeBron James, Sean P. Diddy Combs, The Game, Drake, John Legend, DJ Khaled, Snoop Dogg, Kodak Black, Fat Joe, Breakfast Club, United States government, and anybody else who has something to do with my Leo, because he was a Leo. I fucks with Leos. My nigga Nipsey was a Leo. Anybody else who has something to do with it, they gone. So we didn't expose this plot. We didn't expose this melee. Yeah, man. They all go. Let me see. Yeah, they all got the You dig? They straight up, and that's how they do, bro. It's a real agency thing, man. It's nothing for me to buy agents. I could buy the courtroom. I can buy the police. I can buy the FBI. I can buy the CIA. I can buy the NSA. I can buy your court doc. Listen, I can buy a case. If I'm a billionaire, millionaire, multimillionaire, I can buy a case. R. Kelly, literally, I can buy a case and say, hey, nigga, you run a sex code and put you through the ringer. I can buy a murder and make it look like an accident, man. I can buy a kidney. I could buy a heart. I could buy a lung. I could buy your life when I'm playing with the millions, billions, and trillions. Literally playing chess with your life like a pawn, like real pawns and chess players in the game. You dig? So we know one thing for certain, two things for sure. Oh, all them, yeah. All y'all, Meek Mill. And then Shitty Cuz said they setting me up. Shitty, so once again, going back to the recap before we get out of here. 6 years into the age of Aquarius, going into our 7 years. 6 plus 7 is 13. But that's a 6. 6-year relationship. That's another 6. Shot 6 times. That's another 6. Jay-Z pays $15 million to Laura London. 1 plus 5 is 6. We got the 6 combo. Boop, 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 boop. Lil Wayne. Satanic baby mama bloodline. Laura London. Strictly. Come on. If y'all can't pay attention, if y'all don't know, then you don't need to know. Right? The 320, he was shot at 3 p.m. to 3:20. 33 years old. 3 shot, 1 died. That's 133 reverse. He's on 331. That's 133. And then he was shot on 331. That's 133 reverse. The shooter, Eric Holder, a.k.a. Shitty Cuz, says he's innocent. He says they're setting me up and even went to Instagram and screenshotted Meek Mill trying to set him up and trap him like a bitch ass nigga because he is a Twitter finger old fuck boy ass nigga. Period, nigga. Ain't no real nigga gonna get on no motherfucking DM and try to negotiate and try to ask and find out, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Real nigga, man. Stop it, man. Yeah. They got rid of a real giant. I'm in LA. I know Nipsey was the giant, the next, to take over. Yeah, to take over that rap game, LA shit. And he had the real gooning gang. Oh, and he was a rolling 60 Crip gang member. Wait. The plot, I forgot about that part. He was a real gangster. A real gangbanger, a real rolling 60. If you know anything about the rolling 60, the Crips are one of the top 5 largest gangs in America, and rolling 60 is a faction of the Crips, and the rolling 60 is the biggest faction of the Crips. Period. Nigga, take it or leave it. Now, he's a member of that, and he really was with that. And then, so bam, that made it even more thicker, right? They made him even more scared of him, because a scared nigga gonna kill you. Scary nigga gonna kill you, man. Yeah, scary nigga gonna kill you, man, because they scared to die, so they gonna put you up in the thing, put you up under the bus. Boom. The shooter says he's innocent. These celeb reactions. Why y'all falling for these celeb reactions? These WWE celeb reactions. The man even tweeted before he died, "It's a great blessing to have strong enemies." Well, we know no Shitty Cuz. He wouldn't talk about Shitty Cuz as a strong enemy. What kind of strong enemy you talking about? And do y'all truly believe CNN? Do you truly believe the standard mainstream news media and their stories, the LAPD and all their stories, when they lied to y'all so many times? He aligned himself with Dr. Sebi trying to do a fucking documentary and expose that case that proved that Dr. Sebi healed AIDS. That ruins Big Pharmacy. Why? Because now we don't got to go to the hospital. We can just all get Dr. Sebi and heal AIDS. Big Pharma crumbles. We got to get rid of him, because he has a big enough platform to get it to millions of people. And if millions of people see that Dr. Sebi healed AIDS in an American courtroom, and it gets put out on blast in American courtroom, on American documentary, like Oprah try to fake put Mike on blast, then guess what's gonna happen? Big Pharma gonna fall. No more Molly Percocet. Oh no, he gotta go. Business, he had too many multiple independent businesses, and literally just one man army taking over the game on the business end aspect, and he was doing it all independently and using his connection in the industry to do it independently, but he didn't have a magic. Fuck. Boom. And he was a people's champ. The whole world loved him. The people loved him. The people in his whole world in his hood and he was a pillar of the community. This was a real man. Real man that raised people, gave black people jobs, built his store in the hood. But guess what? The plot thickened. The store was an innovative, new age clothing store, and guess who inherits his clothing store? Because guess who was partnered with him on his clothing store? DJ fucking Khaled. The plot thickens. DJ Khaled gets the clothing store. Laura London, you get the insurance money and the $15 million and the $15 million. Jay-Z gonna send that to you in the form of a trust fund. Boom, and you in the game. Any questions? You did? Boom. So listen. So the marry me or else clause. She get with him in 2013. Remember, 6-year relationship. She gets with him in 2013. Around 2016, she hits him with a 2016-15. She hits him with a marry me or else. No, not even 2016-15. I think it was 2018. 2017-18. She hits him with a marry me or else clause that puts him under the pressure. He gets married. Boom. Now you're under the spell. When you put the ring and you sign that document, you just signed your John Hancock, your spirit, your soul, you just signed your soul over to be up for sacrifice now, because what? You're considered a love. And you can put something up, for sacrifice that you love. And a husband and a wife, or a wife is something that you can love. Husband, wife, mama, daughter, friend, that all these things you can love. So now so they put him under the spell and made him eligible. They couldn't do it before because they didn't have nobody tied to him. So they had to surround him and get one of the industry handlers to tie to him. Boom. You got everybody giving him a shout out before he died. A shout out, we know a shout out is a shot. Gunshot out, the bullet, shout out, right? Jay-Z was giving him a shout out. Rihanna, LeBron, Diddy, Lil Wayne, The Game, Drake, John Legend, DJ Khaled, Snoop, Kodak Black, Fat Joe, Meek Mill, Lauren, everybody would give him, Nick Cannon, everybody would give him a shout out. You dig? So everybody would give him a shout out. No, so boom, that is crazy. That is crazy, right? Breakfast Club and their federal FBI alphabet boy having ass like motherfucking whoever, you feel me? So they the ones that released the breaking news, right? The ultimatum in the public view that really shaped his public view when he and the media gassed it up and called them the Hollywood Hollywood couple, the Hollywood fantasy couple, right? Boom. All his clothing ventures and all of these things that made him a complete quadruple, 10 times, fuck a triple threat. This nigga was a quadruple, quintuplet, nigga, quintessence, nigga, substance of the molecules threat, nigga. This nigga was a Nobel, fuck a Nobel. This nigga was a motherfucking, man, this nigga was this nigga was about to break the game open, and then, last but not least, Sunday, 7 days before he got killed, he was going to unite the Bloods and the Crips. Belly. Remember seen that TV show Belly? Or that movie Belly? It's not a TV show, but the movie Belly, when the white man just come out the blue, and just out the blue, the movie is about selling drugs and all this shit, and then the white man just come out the blue. Hey, DMX, we need you to go kill somebody, man. What the hell? How the fuck that happened? Because they showing you at the belly, in the heart of the belly, we got motherfuckers who trying to get out of jail. We got informants. Hold up. In the heart of the belly, who we got working for us? We got agents in the field and undercover. We got plants. People who are just going to be around picking through your stuff, picking through your garbage, picking through shit, just picking through your life, trying to see what kind of weaknesses they got. Boom. We got informants. Motherfuckers that's in the streets that's snitching, who going to come back and tell us everything you doing in these streets. Boom. Boom. We got watchers. People who just going to watch you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we just going to make sure they watch you on Facebook, on Instagram, in real life, everywhere you go. And then we got motherfucking handlers. Motherfucker that's going to get in the bed and fuck you, suck you, eat what you, grow to love you. And nigga, you ours. Coin, tail, pro. Quid pro quo. Okay? So in conclusion, Nipsey Hussle is a sacrifice victim. Reason being, he was a dominant black alpha male about to take over some shit that didn't know magic and had a tender dick. Damn it. So, we should set him free with this truth and this knowledge right here. For those who got any objections, fuck your objections. I just ruled in my courtroom. Nipsey Hussle, you have been absolved, have been avenged. My angels, my demons, my jinn, my Orisha, my ancestors, my gods, my goddesses, my witches, my warlocks, and my wizards gonna make sure shit happen for you, my nigga. They ain't gonna enjoy that little sacrifice right there. They ain't gonna enjoy that little sacrifice right there. You kidding? Y'all trying to kill real street niggas, real you bitch ass niggas rapping on beat niggas, trying to kill real street niggas. You feel me? Bitch ass niggas rapping on beat niggas. Look what that's why he said. That's why he said he ain't fucking with these rap niggas. See, that's why he said, my nigga Nipsey said, he ain't fucking with he not no fucking rap nigga.
Raps, nigga.
I own all the rights to all my raps, nigga. He said $1 million life insurance on my flesh, nigga. YouTube, ChakraDoctor TV. Go ahead, ChakraDoctor on Instagram. Go hit me up, ChakraDoctor on Instagram. What else? Rance Dunbar, RANCEDUNBAR on Facebook. Oh yeah, man. Go to ChakraDoctor.org, ChakraDoctor.org. Man, go hit a donate button or go buy something or go get the free. Go listen to the free tutorial how to activate all your chakras. What else? Go buy you some sage. Go buy you some incense. Go buy you chakra necklaces. Go buy you a T-shirt. Go buy something. Go do something. Support the movement. What else? Hit me up. Call 818-822. No, I'm sorry. Hit me up. Call 818-814-7216. 818-814-7216. And y'all could just drop me a line. Hit me up. It don't matter. And if I forgot anything, if I got anybody that's watching it now, anybody watching it later, it's love, gang. Love all y'all. You already know. Mwah.